Hi guys, C-Mag here, back again in Ghosts of Tabor, and today we're checking out the Ruger MK3, a target pistol more suited for plinking than on any battlefield. The Ruger MK3 is a semi-automatic, straight blowback operated pistol. It has a 4 3/4 inch barrel, a 10 plus 1 round magazine capacity, and is chambered in .22 long rifle. Now I will perform some accuracy tests with this weapon. First up is the braced accuracy test. I will be fully braced to demonstrate the theoretical maximum accuracy of the pistol. The Mark III demonstrates pretty reasonable accuracy, getting all rounds in the bullseye. I mean, it should, after all, it is a sporting pistol. Moving along, I will now perform an unbraced accuracy test. These results will be more indicative of actual accuracy in the field. Once again, it seems we have managed to land most of our shots within the bullseye, except for one. That's a good thing too. Accuracy is about the only thing this little pistol has going for it. Time to perform the single-handed emergency test. This will demonstrate accuracy during an emergency situation when the pistol must be drawn rapidly to engage an unexpected target. I will open my bag and pretend that I'm looting. Come on. There we go. Looting, 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 and suddenly... targets! As expected, we see a significant decrease in accuracy, but even still managed to get 7 shots on the bullseye and 3 that are still on the target. Remember, trigger control is vital when shooting single-handed. These results are actually pretty good, but I think we can do better. Let's run the drill again. Alright, take 2. With a little more trigger discipline, I'm sure I can do better. Looting, 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 targets! Whoa, significantly worse. Rounds are trending up and to the right, and one even missed the target. Let this be an example of what not to do. Remember, follow through and reset with the trigger control. Follow through, reset. Follow through, reset. And all I did was jerk, jerk, jerk all the way up. Terrible. Now we will test combat condition accuracy. In combat, you don't always have the time to carefully line the sights and place your shots. I will simulate this by rapidly engaging the target as if it were returning fire, attempting to get rounds on target as quickly as possible. Okay, pretty reasonable. Couple bullseyes in there. All shots are center line. All would definitely be within the size of a torso of a man at this range. Pretty decent. Now just for fun, we'll do a panic test. I will now mag dump wildly. Yep, I would say these results are pretty much in line with what we've seen with other similar pistols so far. But I would say I think we got more rounds on the paper with this, but then again, .22 long rifle doesn't really have a lot of recoil, which makes a lot of sense. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it's over half on the paper. Hey, we even got a random bullseye in there. Not too bad. We're going to do something a little different with this pistol. Due to the near impossibility of getting a kill with torso shots, I'm going to engage these 10 vaguely head-sized targets to see how many shots out of 10 I can hit rapidly. Is this pistol headshot viable in combat conditions? Now, I am by no means an expert pistol marksman, so this test will prove if the average shooter can use this effectively. Seven out of 10, pretty mediocre showing. I do think my speed was good though. I think we need to hit 8 out of 10 for this to really be considered viable for headshots in combat conditions. So we'll run the drill one more time. Okay, 8 out of 10. We're on par. I do feel like my speed was improving that time too. This might actually be viable. I'm thinking we run this drill one more time, and if we can hit 8 of 10 again, then that proves that this thing can actually be used for headshots in combat. Third time's a charm. Well, let's do this. Nope. I got excited, and then I started to rush, and it all fell apart. Alright, guys, one more time. That was pathetic. I'm sure I can do better. I just need to take my time, but also be quick. Alright, time to focus. Sight alignment, trigger squeeze. I'd say the final results are pretty clear. We're hitting anywhere between 70 to 90% of the shots, which, in my opinion, it is pretty viable for headshots in combat, which is really the only way you're getting kills with this. And God help you if they have any kind of helmet on. There's no way this is going through anything. So we're going to do one final special test with this pistol. I'm going to see how many headshots I can hit on the moving man-sized target in the distance. I'll be damned. 3, 4, 6. I think all 10 rounds hit. There may actually be some hope for this little pistol. Next up, we have the armor penetration test. I'm once again assisted by my good friend and bullet sponge, Shot and Plot. The results speak for themselves. Even with 6 magazines, 59 total rounds fired, and 11 armor penetrations, the Mark III completely failed to kill the target. This is largely due to the pistol's dismal base damage. The armor's pass-through damage reduction only compounded this issue, completely ineffective against even the most minimally armored target. Now, let's look at some charts. Having a base damage of just 15 with full metal jacket rounds, the Mark III has a truly pathetic 7-shot kill potential to the torso of an unarmored target. With a 10-round mag, this means 70% of the shots must hit the torso to kill. The armor penetration, even against base vests, is poor. Couple that with the extremely low damage output, and we find that it's pointless to use against armor. The only real advantage this weapon provides is in its headshot kill potential, due to the non-existent recoil and high accuracy. Because helmets will easily stop the .22 long rifle round, remember to always aim for the T-box. In conclusion, I think that the Ruger Mark III is a very accurate pistol with a very specific niche and use case, that being the ultimate headshot sidearm and extremely close to close range. Something I didn't mention is that the .22 long rifle rounds are so quiet that you don't need a suppressor. The pistol is already suppressor quiet, making it the ultimate sneaky stealth gun. Much like the Makarov, this is truly a gun used to get a better gun, although I somehow oddly feel much more comfortable running this, maybe because of the fantastic accuracy. I actually tested this against a scav at 75 to 100 meters and was able to score hits and eventually a kill, although it took 2 mags. But I'm getting distracted. Let's take a look at some pros and cons. As for the pros, it has fantastic accuracy, especially for a pistol. It's already suppressor quiet without needing a suppressor, and it has basically no recoil, as well as being dirt cheap to run. As for the cons, it has dismal base damage, making only headshots really viable. It has a 10-round mag capacity, which is low compared to other pistols, and it's completely useless against armor. Final thoughts. Would I buy it? No. Would I pick it up if I was unarmed and it was between the Mark III and a Makarov? Absolutely. Out of all the junk pistols, this is your very best bet to acquire a better gun. If you're interested in improving your head tapping skill with pistols, run this gun. It will force you to improve and build that muscle memory, and you can do it on the cheap. In comparison to other pistols, however, I would rate it a 5 out of 10, simply due to its very limited use case, and I would place it in the D tier of pistols. But that's just my opinion. I'll leave you to be the judge. Oh, and I finally aced that headshot drill. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you all in the next gun review. C-Mag, out.